What's up, guys? I'm Jules. Thanks for coming back for another weekly update. It is September. It'll be 26th by the time you guys see this. The last FlossTube of September. Uh, yeah, it's going crazy. We only have 3 months left. 3 months left or 3 months? I do this. That hurts. That hurts like right through here. So I know it's like, is that the English or the German way of doing that? I forgot. From Inglorious Bastards, there was that whole thing. I don't know. Anyway, um, so a lot of patterns got done this week. A lot of patterns got published this week, and I continue to kind of design and work on some more, and some really cool stuff is kind of popping out, especially a lot of the mini. I almost said minier. I like that word though, minier. A lot more minier designs, which is good. So I just like it because you can stitch more, right? You get more projects done. As far as what I've gotten done, I think the only thing I stitched on was Old World Map 2. I actually stitched on Old World Map 2. I got about 350, 360 stitches done, which is almost a week's worth, but I'm like a month behind now, so I gotta really step it up. But I didn't take it out of the, and this is really coming in nice. I didn't take it out of the hoop because I actually want to stitch more on this tonight. But it's coming together nicely. Come together nicely. I could put like a comparison shot from like a month ago, but really wouldn't show very much. So we're not gonna go and go crazy and whatnot. So, but it is coming along lovely. Lovelier, loveliest, lovely. Um, so a lot of pattern stuff to talk about. If you guys like the apothecary shop that I'm working on right now, Old Salem Apothecary Shop, I actually have come across some other similar designs to that one, and I'm trying to make them into designs. Now, hopefully, it'll come out next week. We shall see. But that is something that I just kind of rolled across. I'm also trying to do more like the mini patterns, like a lot of Halloween, a lot of spooky stuff right now. The stuff that I talked about last week, I think everything has been published that I talked about last week. Specifically, the mini ones, I call it the Haunted Moonlight. I have no idea what to call these things sometimes, but the Haunted Moonlight, and then I've got the like, I don't know what I call it, like the Orange Moon Halloween house. Again, another mini, and when I call it mini, let's see, the Orange Moon. Let me see the dimensions. 105 by 105. So definitely like mini in my book. So there's that. Let's see, what else did I put up for Halloween? I had a lot of Halloween stuff that I've been working on. So I got that one done. I got that one done. Have I talked to you guys about the monochrome steampunk? This is not really Halloweenish, not quite, but it's kind of slipped in, and it looks like it's actually fairly popular. So I wanted to kind of reiterate. I tried putting this out as a color piece a while back, and I could just never get it to be just the way I wanted it. So I made it a monochrome, and it actually has come out really, really nicely, and it really fits with, oh, that reminds me about something else. And it really fits with the other steampunk that I did. This is one of the rare human-faced ones and whatnot. So, but it's got a really cool design, and that one's out on the store as well. It's in the new section. I've got the mini Angel of Death we talked about, and I think actually for now, I think that's it for Halloween stuff. Let me look and see real quick what I sent off. So there's another one that I just sent off to Daphne to get all done, and I call this one Walk in the Night. Walk in the Night. And I really like this one a lot. I played around with this one more than I do most of them, just to try to get the color balance. Like, I think it's only like 12 colors, maybe 14 at the most. I was trying to get the colors down as much as possible and keep the detail, but it is really cool. I like it a lot. I kind of want to stitch it myself. I got a lot of things that I want to stitch. And my shiny object syndrome, SOS, is not helping me in that regard. Now this one's slightly bigger. It's at 110 by 130. When I made it smaller, it did not look very good. So there's that one. What else did I put up on the store this past week? The monochromes, movie projector, the Yorkie, the King Charles Cavalier is up on the store now, on both stores. the King Charles one really came out. The Cavalier came out really well. Now I do have a new one. Whoops, where'd it go? I have, actually, I have a cat one and a dog one. So the dog breed that I'm adding in is Golden Retriever. And so that one should be coming up. That one may be ready for me to do tonight. I might be able to get that up on the store. So if not, the next couple of days. And then the cat finally did a Maine Coon. So Maine Coon, if you don't know, is a kind of a bigger, shaggier cat, lots of fur, bigger frame than most, super sweet. I love them. They're great cats. So got that one done. And what else went into this? Yeah, just a few more monochromes. Yeah, I did get the Mount Fuji Japan, the travel poster, the full one and the mini one I got done. So there's that, and there's a sale going on right now too. What's my sale? I don't know what my sale is. I have a sale going on Etsy, and I also finally they have this really cool feature now where they allow you to bundle things really easily, but they only allowed you to bundle 3 things at a time. So I went through yesterday actually and created a bunch of bundles of things that I thought would go together. And then I think for every bundle I created, I made it like 25% off. So go take a look. It's a really good deal, honestly, on 3 different patterns. So I tried to group them in, like, if they were all mini patterns, I made them all mini. If they were Americana, I made them Americana, monochromes, that kind of thing. So I didn't like just jumble everything together. And I'm going to do more. I'm going to definitely do more of those. They made it really easy to put together, so I like that a lot. I think the way that you would find that is if you pick one of them, it's almost like it's like being on The Price is Right. Like, you got to pick the right one, and then a thing will pop up and say, if you buy this one, you can get and add these 2 in, you can bundle them together and save 25% off your whole order. So very cool. I need to get something like that on stitchingjewelsdesign.com. I really do. And so that one, that particular store has been neglected from a marketing perspective, but I did, everything's loaded. All the new patterns are loaded up on that. So the only other new one that I sent off is another, it's kind of a, how many stitches is it? Let me pull it up here. It's another seahorse, but it's a more traditional, basic kind of seahorse. So this is one of those where it would be really cool to do on whatever color fabric that you want to. Oh yeah, it's kind of a mini. It's less than 5,000 stitches. So I have that other more elaborate seahorse. Let's put the elaborate seahorse up, and then let's put the simple seahorse up, and we can kind of compare them. But yeah, I kind of made it sort of a mini, a little bit larger of a mini. But and the other thing I was playing around with was a mini monochrome sea turtle, which I hadn't gotten to, but well, I did, but I don't think it looked very good. I don't know. I'm still playing around with it, but anyway, but there's that. So I got that done, and then let me just look real quick here, because I have also been working on, what else we got? No, nothing else that I want to show right now. I was working on some stuff, but it has not far enough along for me to actually show you guys what it is. So, so yeah, very cool, very cool. Got a lot of that stuff done. All right, let's just relax for a second. So, first of all, I want to say, be careful with the hurricane, Florida folks. Stay safe. Don't go to the beach. Stay high and dry if you can, or at least high. Outside of that, it's definitely fall. It's turned fall here in Colorado, which is awesome. We had our first mountain snow a couple of days ago, and I keep forgetting to go look to see if it's out there. So sometimes you can see it, and sometimes you have to wait for it to snow a little closer to you to be able to see it. But that's all good. Still have a little touch of allergies, almost gone, but it's getting there. So I almost have this office kind of set up. This stuff over there you see is the last of some of my husband's stuff that we needed to just kind of go through, little knickknacks and stuff I wanted to kind of go through and take a look at. But the one thing that I'm still missing for like this office, other than putting things up on the wall, is I need one more storage thing. Like I need like a I don't want to say cabinet, but like a shelving unit or something that I could basically put stuff on. uh, I would like to have the cross stitch out, like the pieces that I'm working on. I'd like to actually have them out and in an area where they'd be easy to grab and start working on. But I just haven't gotten there yet. So I'm still, I think I'm the same as I was last week. I just got to get the last couple of boxes cleared out from behind me, and then I'll have space for something like that I can do. I'm using a much smaller desk now. We actually broke down and just destroyed that big, huge crafting desk that I had. It was just far too big. It would not have fit in this place, and it was just far too big for anything, basically. So we just tore it down and just got rid of it. So I'm actually using like one of my original tables, which is like one of those old basic kitchen tables, and it works great. I mean, this is something that I used to use for a long time, and it's working great. So I've got my setup. I just need to clean the surface of it off some more because I've allowed things to build up on it like it normally does. So I need to get it cleared off so I can kind of see more of what I got here in the front of me. What else going on? Meanwhile, Bodhi and Topher are doing fantastic with the with everything, with the whole move and everything. They are enjoying it because they get to go out for multiple walks a day. And at least two of them, my husband and I actually go out together, and it's usually at least a minimum 20-25 minute walk. And so that's pretty good. We think that's a really good thing for they. I mean, they enjoy it a lot, and we enjoy it. We talk, and the dogs have fun with that. So, so yeah, so that's good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We got a couple weeks. We got, I think, 2 weeks from today we'll be in Florida. Or is it tomorrow? 2 weeks from tomorrow. I can't remember. I think it's 2 weeks from today right now. So excited, looking forward to seeing everybody, being down there, being on vacation. I don't think we've technically been on vacation since we went down last year in September-ish. So of course we pick hurricane season. So here's hoping that this one will not affect where they live outside of Jacksonville, but here's hoping that in the recovery and everything that another one doesn't decide to come along. Because last year, I don't know if you guys remember, but last year we were traveling and we were coming in on the very tail end. Like we were flying in on like the day that it would have passed through like early morning, and then we would have landed like at midday. So thankfully it ended up going through, I think, faster. I can't remember. It just ended up not being an issue, and we were able to be on time and everything was good. So it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, not a long video. I mean, I gotta get some more stitching done, but I just kind of have the pattern bug right now that I've been working on. I've had folks ask me on Etsy and whatnot if I can do like patterns all on one page, which I can. I don't put them out there like that, but I can modify the patterns so that they're all on one page when they come out of the software. So if you have and I think that works for certain PDF readers that people use that aren't Pattern Keeper. They put them all on like one page, and then they're able to zoom out and zoom in and everything. So I can totally like do that for anybody. That's not a problem. I can also do physical patterns for people if they need or want. I've been doing that off of, I think, Etsy, basically. People just message me and ask if they can do a physical pattern, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's hear, this is how we do it. And been able to get that taken care of. So I did sell my a chunk of my roller frame that I had the supplies for, that I was like, I just have too much. And I, especially the big wide, the long, like the 28, the 30 something, the super long rolls. But I did save quite a few of my smaller ones, and that's something that I also want to get together, because I think that will make it easier to keep things kind of separate. Is if you can see part of the roller frame back here, but if I put some of these pieces on a roller frame, then it'll be easy for me to switch back and forth between them instead of like just using a hoop all the time, which I do like the hoop, but the roller frame works pretty well. and it allows for a larger space to be exposed while I'm stitching, which would help with like the apothecary shop. I tried it before with Rainy Waterloo, and I felt like it just didn't make it, like it didn't stretch it tight enough for how I wanted it. But I don't know, we'll try. Maybe, I don't know if I have anything that's long enough. I don't really need that. I can use the nurge and the hoop, and so I really like that anyway. And so I'm a simple stitcher. A simple stitcher. I think that's it. Physically, I've been feeling pretty good. I've been wearing these dang compression tights for a week, little week and a half now, and I definitely feel better every day. I've gotten more energy, feel stronger, and been doing more. And I just hope that I can just continue to get better. And I still have a couple months to wait before I can hopefully get them fixed. But that'll be fine, and then we'll be good to go. Got a one big old tuft of hair sitting out. I let the I didn't have the hairstylist this last time cut it very much. Like I was like, let's just let it be longer and see what happens. I don't like it as much. It's gotten kind of unruly, and so it just kind of does what it wants. I can do a big comb down. I can do like the, what is it, the emo look, and then do the duck bill or whatever it is. Anyway, yeah. And then I can do this, which is actually what I enjoy the most, just sticking my head straight up. So, and that still wants to be there. It's a weird thing. All right. Shocking. All right, now I actually think that's it. All right, y'all take care. I'm going to be pumping out these patterns, and I got to get some stitching done. And I hope y'all have a great week and get a lot of stitching. It's almost Stitchtober, so let's get stuff done. And then hopefully by next week I'll actually have an update of where I am stitch count wise on Old World Map 2, comparing to how I'm supposed to be before the end of the year. So I can get caught up. I know I can. I just gotta, if I stitch tonight and stitch some tomorrow, I'll be okay. So, all right, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.